All right, what's going on, guys? So today we're going to be powder coating the largest thing that I've ever done. It's a 350Z chassis. The guys over at Full Lock Automotive are building it for Reese Marin. I think it's for the clutch kicker season. I think we've already missed round one. We had delays with this oven and getting all this stuff situated. So, but yeah, we're getting the oven put together right now. So it's an 8x8. I'm sorry, 6x6x8, and then it has another 8-foot extension. So you can make it 6x6x16. So it's gonna be tight. The 350Z is about 5 foot 10 inches wide, so you have about 2 inches on each side. Doesn't leave you a lot of room for air, but we've test fitted a couple times, so at least with the walls, and it fits good. So he's out here blasting it right now. We have Jay over at Absolute Dustless Blasting. He is mobile, so he brought the machine up here and got it all blasted for us. So we're gonna get it all masked up, get it in the booth, throw some powder on it, and throw it in the oven. All right, so we got this thing all spun around. He just started blasting, he finished the bottom. And the other side, he's about to start on this side. Rotisserie makes it a lot easier getting into these weird spots like this. Flip it on its top and get everything dialed in. So thankfully this paint is pretty crappy, whoever did it. They just kind of shot some paint on it and rolled, so which is cool. Makes it coming off really easy. Which is helping a little bit. But the guys over at Full Lock got everything scraped out of it, all the sound deadening and crap, so that's making it go a lot faster too. But he's about to fire this thing up and get out of his way. Alright, so he is almost done blasting. Ran out of diesel, so he's gonna run and grab some more real quick. But this is how she's looking. Almost ready for some powder. Look how pretty that finish is. So it's gonna take powder real good. So I'm really excited to see how everything turns out. So this is my first chassis. I've never done this before. So I'm really excited to see how it turns out. Having a powder coated firewall and roll cage and floor pans and all that is gonna be really cool. So I'm really excited to see it and see how it turns out. I am worried I'm gonna have issues. So the way they did these bars, it's all welded in and through the back and plated on the back, and it doesn't have holes. So I'm worried. I won't say worried, but that's where I'm gonna have my problems, is in there. And then the same with like in here. They put the, they built the cage to like the actual frame. So that's gonna give me some issues there. Physically can't get powder behind that because it's touching. So those are the things I'm gonna be worried about, I guess. But I'm just gonna, lay the powder real thick on my creases like that. All this stuff where they stitch welded, back up inside there. That's what I'm worried about. But, well, I don't say worried. Like I said, that's gonna be the harder areas. So I just gotta double check, make sure I get real good coverage in there. Shouldn't have any issues, but it's all big flat stuff for the most part. So, but that's how she's looking. Sun's going down. We got probably another 30 minutes, 40 minutes. He'll finish this up, we'll get it inside and be done. All right, so here she is. I already got started coating a little bit. So I'm coating out here in the open. I don't have a booth big enough for a chassis right now. This isn't something I'll do very often, so I am kind of just working with what I got. I'm gonna go ahead and Alright, so I had to switch over to my phone. GoPro died, but we got her coated. The whole chassis done. Inside, outside, roof, all the way. So we're gonna get it rolled into the oven, and then what I'm probably gonna do is do a partial cure. Probably do like 15 minutes in there, let it flow out, kind of see what it does, let it cool, and then double check, make sure I don't have any light spots or anything anywhere, so that way I can crawl back through here, double, triple check. I went over everything with my light, but I mean, with all this space, and all this stuff inside, it's gonna be inevitable that I miss a spot or two, so I would rather be safe than sorry. Go ahead and just do it that way. So double coat it, call it a day. Cool, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in the oven and pull it out here in a minute. All right, so we just got the car out of the oven on the rotisserie. This turquoise came out sick. So I did the 2 light coats like I was saying. All my issue spots that I thought I would have trouble with, I didn't. Ended up going great. Those weird areas, I thought I'd have a lot of Faraday issues, but ended up turning out really good. Especially for my first chassis. I've never done it before, so it was hard to figure out where to start, where to stand, where to be. You know, there's a lot of weird, intricate things like the cage where the fuel cell mounts. You know, this upper piece where the firewall will mount to. There's an extra piece in there, so that was really hard to get powder in and around with still getting full coverage everywhere. It was pretty tough. He didn't make this too powder coater friendly, but we got it all situated. The guys from Full Lock are on their way right now to get it. We're just getting the rotisserie and stuff wiped down now. It was out here with whenever they were sandblasting, so it's a little dusty, but gonna finish getting it ready, get it on a trailer, get it back to them, and then they will hopefully get some stuff put on it pretty soon so I can get some pictures posted. But yes, the whole thing's bottom side too. It took about 10 pounds of powder actually, so I ended up ordering about 25 pounds of powder because I've never done it. So I was like, I would rather over order than under order. So I ordered 25 pounds. It ended up being way too much. So I have 15 pounds left over, which is cool for other projects. If you ever need anything color matched, if you ever need anything like that, it'll be good. But other than that, the guys will be here shortly. We'll get this thing loaded up and get it back to them.